My name is Amanda King. When I was born with a birth defect that affected my back. My spinal cord essentially doesn't connect to my brain. I've used a wheelchair my whole life. I'm definitely an adrenaline seeker. Love roller coasters and things like that. I like to kayak. I tried out paragliding, skiing. I especially love the mountains. When I was in 6th grade in Colorado, we did this thing called outdoor camp, and we stayed in cabins, but we went and learned things. There would always be one big hike, and I never was able to go on it because it was trails that weren't accessible to me, or it would just take me so long that it wouldn't be worth it. With the mountain bike being motorized, and e-assist, I can get to so many places that I had never been able to get to before. There's been times I've literally out there, I'm just like on the verge of tears because it's so pretty. Wheelchair Palooza is an activity that we go to an outdoor skate park and take kids in, and they get to drop in. I've been able to drop in, being able to go up ramps, going around, learning how to navigate that steeper terrain and that smooth terrain. I believe in everybody having equal opportunities and being able to know that there's things out there and resources out there for people to be able to do what they want. I've always really loved interactions with people and being able to help them get from point A to point B or get better with something. So my day job is being a music teacher, but I also teach adaptive sports and have for a while. We're starting a basketball team for kids 8 to 12. I've been teaching skiing. I definitely see myself of having a childlike sense of wonder. A lot of adults, they're like, oh, try this thing. I'm set in my ways, or I'm fine with what I'm doing. I don't need to try anything else. Whereas kids are like, okay. I heard this funny adage one time that was like, a bald man's always going to see everyone else's hair. Because they're always noticing their hair. And there was a time in my life when I would look at everyone and just notice them walking, essentially. It was hard for me. I was this emotional time and trying to figure out who I was and what part of my identity it was. When I was a kid, I didn't really see other people that used wheelchairs. So I was about 7 years old. I went to this wheelchair sports camp, and I came home, this little 7-year-old kid. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, there's other people with wheelchairs. I had no idea, because it wasn't really something that was shown. And so it's cool to just see this representation and to be able to know that you do have a place in the world. There's some really great life lessons that girls are able to learn in Girl Scouts that aren't really taught to girls in a lot of other places, showing them how to be really strong, independent women and reach for their goals. You find the things that you love to do where you love to do them, and you want to try to do them as often as you can. If it's something that works for you and something that helps you thrive in your life, then you should go do it.